58,000 Haitians living in South Florida under temporary protected status are now in a frightening limbo.
Boy, are they ever. The Department of Homeland Security Secretary has been advised to end this temporary protected status, TPS, which is afforded Haitians after the devastating earthquake in 2010 and then a very destructive hurricane last year. TPS was extended again last year after that hurricane. Hurricane Matthew tore up Haiti's western districts. But now the acting Secretary of Immigration Services believes conditions in Haiti have improved enough for Haitians to be returned.
Have they? Well, not according to Marlene Bastien, who has been leading the fight to extend TPS for Haitians. She is the executive director of a group called Haitian Women of Miami. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Good
Thank
morning.
Great to
you,
have you
Glenda.
here.
Thank you to have me here.
Bienvenue. All right. So
Merci.
So
All right, that's all. I can't do that, so it's got to be in English.
it will be. Marlene, we've known each other a long time, so I will use first names here.
Of course.
The United States Citizenship Immigration Services, this memo which Glenna referred to, I referred to, says conditions have improved in Haiti to the point that 58,000 Haitians now protected by TPS can be sent back. Why are they wrong?
Well, they are wrong because the same agency in December did write a memo detailing conditions in Haiti. Conditions that have not improved after the earthquake, where we still have, thousands and thousands of people homeless. Even the National Palace is still on the ground. It has not been rebuilt. We have the imported cholera epidemic, which has killed thousands and thousands of people, with 1.2 million people now contaminated. And we know that the United Nations only recently took responsibility for introducing cholera in Haiti, but they only raised 20 million of the 400 million that they're supposed to raise to help Haiti's infrastructure. And lastly, Hurricane Matthew, which landed in Haiti on October 4th, destroyed the entire South Peninsula, all the livestock, all the foods, and then left thousands and thousands of people
we have
homeless.
reported, shown people in that part of Haiti on the western side living in caves and living in just totally substandard, awful conditions.
Exactly. And then the conditions could not have improved from December, the same organization, and now in April saying that conditions have improved. And then we know that they have not. We know that people are homeless. We know about food insecurity. We know people are really going to one of the worst times in their history.
That is what is so confusing from the memo, is that it mentions that U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services and the Department of State have gone in to do a report and a review and have come out, and it's quoted in here, Haiti no longer supports this designation, yet also going through how the public health emergency, 40% of people living in Haiti right now have no access to public health. And so it also cites the new government, the outreach for foreign investment. So it seems to, and I don't want to read in anything that's not there, but it seems to indicate that the trajectory is such that there is no longer a need for U.S. protection. Does that make sense to you?
It doesn't make sense at all. Like I indicated, the same agency did say otherwise in December. And then we know that Haiti is still reeling under the worst crisis ever, not only natural disasters, but also political instability. And that is why we have so many people living in fear.
So with TPS, the choices are TPS is they need to do this by next month to be able to get it through the process of ending by July, if that's the case.
July 22nd, it's when the TPS expires.
Yes, it does.
But really has to happen, I'm sorry, Glenna, has to happen before then, because you have explained there are people they can legally work now under TPS, but some employers are already saying to Haitians who are here, if you're not protected by TPS, you can't continue in your job?
Exactly. Some of the employers are getting negative, bad vibes from the Trump administration, unfortunately. And even though TPS doesn't expire until July 22nd, some of them are already letting people go. that's really creating a crisis in our communities, not only in Florida but around the nation. That's one. Second, we have people who've been living here for an average of 7 to 15 years. They've bought homes, started businesses, and I had a nurse from Jackson walking to my office the other day, wanting to know, should I put my house for sale? What am I going to do with my 2 young children who are in school, who are doing so well?
People like that, though, understood that temporary is temporary. I mean, there was always this understanding, right or wrong, that their stay here was to be temporary. Is that not true?
Well, it is true that it is temporary, but temporary protected status has always been extended, and it has been expected to be extended, and that's one. And then people know that they are unable to go to Haiti right now. And then lastly, even though TPS is expiring July 22nd, right, and even though DHS has 60 days prior to expiration to decide whether to extend or terminate, they need to give time to these people to apply for work permit, which will take more than 90 days.
Marlene, a broad spectrum of members of Congress, Florida's 2 senators, local elected officials have all asked the White House, asked President Trump, please extend this TPS. President Trump came to Little Haiti last fall. He said Haitians are great people. He went to a rally that I covered where he said, I support the Haitians who are here. Do you think that he has at least a moral obligation to do this, or has he committed himself?
Well, he does have moral obligation to do this. And then because he did promise to help Haiti, and people are expecting him to, keep his words. People are really they do want him to keep his word, and they hope that he keep his word. And that is why May 13th, we're having a big rally in front of immigration to send a strong message to the administration.
Where is the rally going to be?
It's going to be in front of immigration, 8801 Northwest 7th.
Yeah.
And every Thursday at 6 p.m. in our office, where both of you have been, we have planning meetings. And so we want everybody to come and then plan with us, develop a strategy to make sure that TPS is renewed, because too many people, are expecting it, and it will be a disaster. It will be a disaster for Haiti, and it will not be good for the national security of this country.
Such an effect on our community.
Yes, and plus it will cost taxpayers millions to deport not only 48,000 people from Haiti, but we have Salvador coming 300,000 strong.
Yeah.
So we do not have the capacity really to send all these people. Well, we do probably, but Haiti doesn't have the capacity to absorb them, and then these people deserve better.
We will follow that, absolutely. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marlene.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course.